Hey guys, welcome to some reading today. So we're going to read a story called Time to Plant. And this is actually more of a play. It's called a drama, which means that there is a cast and each person has a line that they will say. So there's a couple of ways that you can use this video. You can read it right along with me, of course. You can turn the sound off and read it on your own, or you could gather up a couple of your family members if you'd like to, and then turn the sound off and each person can read their part as we're turning the pages. Completely up to you. All right, so this goes back to our essential question for the week, which is, how do plants change as they grow? So in this story, Time to Plant, we're going to read about how vegetable plants grow. So the cast, the people in our story, the characters are Beth, Mike, Gramps, Dad, Mom, Miss White, and the narrator. So the narrator is someone who speaks who's not one of the characters. The narrator just kind of tells what's going on in the story, and each one of these characters will also say their parts. All right, so Beth says, "Dad, can we plant a garden?" Dad says back to her, "Yes, that will be fine." Gramps says, "We can plant vegetables." And then Mike says, so this must be Mike, this must be Beth and Dad and Gramps. And then Mike says, "Yum, let's do it together." And as always in this book and in a lot of our stories, the words highlighted in yellow are the high frequency words. Okay. Mom says, "Dad and I will dig. I will drop in 5 seeds. I will set in green plants, and I will get water." So you can tell that that's what this little thing here is called a colon. And so you can tell that that's what every person was saying. When it was Mom's turn to speak, it said Mom, colon, Mike, colon, Gramps, colon, Beth, little colon. The narrator says, the narrator is not one of the characters. It's just someone who knows the story. It's like the person who's telling the story. So the narrator says, "Days pass, the sun shines, rain plinks and plunks." So some time has passed, and so it seems as though the plant is getting bigger. Look here, they're just planting everything. And then after days pass and the sun shines down and the plants got a little bit of rain, the plants have grown a little bit. So Beth, she's talking to her dad. "I can spot buds on the vines." That's just like almost little flowers. Dad says, "Sun and water made them grow." Grow is also one of our high frequency words. All right, the narrator says, "Days pass, the sun shines, rain drips and drops." So some more time has passed, and more sun and more water has shone down on these plants. Beth says to her dad and her mom, "The vegetables got big." Dad says, "We should pick them." Mom says, "Yes, it's time," because they've had enough time for the sun to shine down and rain and all that. "I like to munch while I pick. I will take a bite. Yum." So it seems like while they're picking their fruit, Mike is eating a little bit of the fruit and vegetables. Gramps says, "Sun and water made them ripe." So fruits ripen over time, and then they become better to eat. That's how you know that they're ready to eat, is when they are ripe. Narrator again. "They pick piles and piles." Look at this basket filled with all the fruits and vegetables that they got. Beth says, "Yikes, that's a lot. We can't eat them all." Gramps says, "I think I have a plan." Okay. Mike is giving a basket here to this person. "This bag is for you." Oh, so this person must be Miss White. So Miss White says to Mike, "They are such pretty vegetables. Thank you." Beth says, "Sun and water made them grow." All right, excellent. Thank you so much, guys. So what you can do, like I said, is you can go back to the beginning of the video, you can pause it, and you can read through it again on your own. You can turn the sound off, and you can read it with some of your family members if you'd like to. See you later.